Let's have a cheers to
Let's
you.
have a cheers to you.
Congratulations on your
Thank you.
induction into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. By the way, Vickie van Dyke here from Wave 98.3 in Vancouver, chatting with the one and only Andy Kim. Welcome to the Wave.
Honored to be here. What an incredible evening it was to be around songwriters and to just enjoy the evening, although it's kind of a little nerve-wracking when it's you that's up there, but it's pretty amazing.
How can it be nerve-wracking? You've already done all the work, and you've
Um,
already won the award.
I'm a person who lives my one and only life one day at a time.
Ah, good for you.
So I know I've written those songs, but now you're being celebrated and it's emotional. It's
Yeah.
just emotional, you know.
I'll tell you, it was emotional for me too, because my son, Sam Drysdale, performed on the show.
Oh
He
my
sang,
God.
that's right, he sang Painted Ladies for
Oh
Ian
my
Thomas.
God. That is incredible.
Yeah, yeah, very incredible. So
So have you interviewed him about it?
I have talked to him about it, yes. As a matter of fact, I talked to him a lot about it before the show because at the ripe young age of 32, he wasn't even quite sure who any of y'all were.
Well, that's okay. That's beautiful.
I know, I know. So let's talk about your Christmas shows that are coming up in December. One at Massey Hall and one in Vancouver, Richmond at the River Rock Casino for charity. Tell me about that. Tell me why you do this.
Well, I grew up in a tenements in Montreal.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have much, and when I was lucky enough to have one hit record, and I was starting to tour on that song, How Do We Ever Get This Way? I went to orphanages and I went to children's hospitals because I had um, a song inside of me that would make everyone smile, and that would be Sugar Sugar.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of stayed with me. And eventually, when I had an opportunity to even try to do this Christmas show at Mod Club 21 years ago,
Wow.
I just I didn't know what I was doing, but the heart was there, and the artists that came to help me, their hearts were there as well. I never pay anybody because all the money goes to charity. That's been
Mhm.
my motto. Um, and I love the community of artists that do show up and perform for us. Last year was our biggest year. We actually, sold out again at Massey Hall big time.
Wow.
And but the artists that came had already performed through the years, but they came to celebrate this moment in time. And speaking about Vancouver, I've been thinking about doing Vancouver for a long time, but then I was Men Without Hats were on a Toronto show when they were on the Montreal show, and in a conversation, um, the subject came up, what about Vancouver? I said, oh, I've been trying to get Vancouver, but it's so difficult because every time I ask about doing something in Vancouver, oh no, such and such does a Christmas show and such does a Christmas show. And so then I heard that there was no such and such Christmas show. So I
So
said,
you're the such and such this
I'm
year.
the such and such this year, and it's our first year, and I'm excited about it. I really.
Well, we're excited at the Wave that you are doing this, and I'm sure we will do everything in our power to
Thank you.
get you a sold out house at the River Rock. What's the charity in BC that you are supporting?
It's variety.
Okay.
And it reminded me when I learned about variety, it reminded me of 1969 before you were born, when I when I performed at the Jerry Lewis Telethon
Oh, wow.
with Jerry Lewis.
Wow.
And so with that thought, I always thought there was no variety at all. I don't know about it in Toronto, didn't know about it in Montreal, but when I found out about it, that it exists in Vancouver, I really called and said, please allow me to donate all the ticket sales come to you. Anything I can do, whether it's television, radio, or even, walk the streets with everybody, I will do it, because it's important. It's important,
It's always important to give back, and it's especially important at Christmas. And I want to ask you about that. Is there something in you that Christmas? I mean, I'm already decorating for Christmas in my house. I put my twinkle lights on behind me for you today. Is there something special about the Christmas season that makes you want to do it now?
Um, I get emotional at Christmas.
Mm.
As I mentioned earlier, we didn't have much. So, you get hand-me-downs as a Christmas gift. And my mom would always um, put a tree up for us, but we didn't have much. And so I think about the days where we were all growing up. I'm the third of four brothers. And I think about those times where um, my parents showed us a certain kind of Christmas. Uh,
Oh,
as you get older and uh, you make money, there's another kind of Christmas. And to me, I've always looked upon our early Christmases as a foundation for all of us to love our neighbors, to help them when they need any kind of help, whether it's with food or money or everything. And my career has only been uh, something that I've adopted because I need to be around people that need it, you know.
you're gonna make me cry now, and I put makeup on for this, okay? Yeah, wow. Um, Tell me about the online auction. That must be an amazing source of revenue for this endeavor.
I have um, I have no idea about how things happen out of the clear blue. I mean, to have this auction that is going to be separate from the show. Usually, um, I used to, have a guitar and we can auction it live on stage. This is going to be a separate auction where all the proceeds will go to Variety. And 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 it's in the embryonic stage of getting artists, but it's almost feels like the who of artists, performers, songwriters that are going to donate, whether it's a guitar or it's something.
So it's all kind of music memorabilia, basically.
Yes, from artists.
Yeah,
So
from
artists
artists.
may have something else that they want to
Yeah,
put in there. But yes,
but
absolutely. And
yeah.
I've never been a part of something like this, and I'm kind of in awe that Vancouver wants to do this and the people involved want to do this.
It's so great. And can you give us any kind of sneak peek ideas of what will be available from whom?
Um, they've kept that away from me,
Oh, okay.
only because um, it's uh, but they want me to look at it and okay it in its fullness, in the fact that it's it's been a conversation. It's been something where there's a foundation, there are walls and there are ceilings, and and we don't know what the furniture is yet, if I may add, if I may
Right.
put it that way. But
Yeah.
it's so emotional to me that the Luke Foundation is is putting something together that is connected to our Christmas show,
Yeah.
and helping me out throughout our live show, and it all comes together, and it's really interesting how life happens when kindred spirits get together to help people. It becomes not only two, three people, but it becomes a crowd, and
Yeah.
everybody's on the same emotional ride
Yeah.
as I am. And I get emotional about all this. I don't take it for granted at all.
I think it's wonderful because you've had such incredible success in your life. And the fact that you, with all of that success in your back pocket, you still get emotional about having this opportunity now. And I'm sure you've had it for quite a few decades with your success to give back and to keep having that desire to give back. I think it's incredible.
There's a gift in giving back, and I think I'm the one that's blessed.
That's right. Yeah, I agree.
You
Totally.
know, and
Can you give us a little sneak idea of some of the guests who will be joining you this year, either in Toronto or Vancouver?
the folks that I'm working with in Vancouver are they want it to be a very special moment of letting everybody know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so,
So we just have your word that the people are going to be special people on these shows with you. And
yes,
I want to have some fun with you. Okay.
yes.
So we're going to play 10 questions. That thing where I just bang out a question and you give me the first answer. Okay. Ready? What's your favorite Christmas song?
It's Bing Crosby's because it was my mom's favorite,
Yeah. White Christmas?
White Christmas.
Yeah.
And
But you,
she just loved that song, God rest her soul, and and always was mesmerized by the Bing Crosby sound and all of
yeah.
that. But
And you
so
know the other one that he does on that album, because that is literally the first album I ever bought in my life was Bing Crosby Christmas
oh
album.
my God.
First album. And I'll Be Home for Christmas. The way he sings that with such emotion, nobody can touch it. It's just something.
Um,
What's your favorite original song that you wrote?
what is my favorite?
Yeah, the one that you wrote. Not necessarily the one that made the most money or was the biggest hit, but
It's a
your
song, yeah.
favorite.
It's a song called Shady Hollow Dreamer.
Uh-huh.
Um, I recorded it, put it out. I don't know who's ever heard it, but I'll tell you what the lyrics are.
Yeah. Well, sing me a bit.
Okay, back around the corner of childhood ago, I left my tiny footprints on a January snow. Where did they go? Where did they go? I dreamed of being someone in a movie I had seen, but the hero I could have been was left there on the screen. Where
Huh?
did he go? Where did he go? I'm just a shady hollow dreamer. My imagination plays. Just a shady hollow dreamer. I'm on the back porch of my days.
Oh, wow.
Once upon a yesterday, my heart was running free. Crayons painting pictures of the way my world would be. Where did it go? Where did it go? My father's shoes were bigger then than mine could ever be. But all too soon, he's left his shoes to me. Why did he go?
Oh,
Where did he go?
yeah.
I'm a
Wow.
shady hollow dreamer. My imagination plays.
Have you recorded that?
I've recorded it. I'll send it to you.
I'm gonna find it. Yeah, it's
I'll send it
beautiful.
to Eric, and Eric will send it to you. Is that
I'll
okay?
make sure I get it. Okay. Who now in this present day, who would you like to write a song for or with?
The weekend.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Well, surely that can happen. Somebody should be able to make that happen.
I don't know if I can even. I would love to. I don't know if you know what I don't know, but we're dreamers, aren't we?
Of course, and never stop dreaming. Why not? All right, you've received a lot of accolades in your life, including the most recent, the induction into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. But which accolade means the most to you?
This one,
It's a flower?
the Order of Canada.
The Order of Canada. Wow, that's very special.
That's it. It made me cry because my mom and dad were not around, and they really didn't understand what their son was doing in music. I never went to music school. It was kind of I dreamt my life before I lived it, and so
It's the way to do it, though. You got to dream it first, then make it happen.
yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Current songwriters, not necessarily artists like The Weeknd, but also a great songwriter. Who's your favorite current songwriter?
Um, well, I'm friends with them as well. You know, Broken Social Scene, Kevin Drew. Are you familiar with them at all?
Yeah, yeah.
And um, the reason why I love their writing is it's very orchestral,
Hmm.
and I couldn't think of any other artist that I could work with except Kevin because he came to me one day and said, "Hey, I'd like to produce your next album." I said, "I don't think anyone's waiting for the next Andy Kim album." He says, "Well, I'm going to produce it and it's going to be on arts and crafts and all of that." And we ended up we ended up writing a whole album together, recording together, and and my writing songs that really kind of um, for me to reach to a place that I think had been buried. And that's why I love being around Kevin and the songwriting with Kevin because
Yeah.
um, it wasn't so much the Andy Kim of yesterday. It was like something that was reborn in me.
I'm going to look that one up too. Yeah. Okay. Funny question, but have you ever written a song that you found a little embarrassing?
I want to say yes, but I'm searching for that title. Oh, uh, well, let me just say yes.
Okay. I guess you got secrets. Which of your original songs, whether you recorded or somebody else recorded, which had the most surprising reaction, like that the world reacted to it in a way that surprised you, whether negative or positive? A song that you wrote.
Well, you know, it's a toss-up because um, uh, nobody wanted to play the Archies, Sugar Sugar.
Uh-huh.
So May 24th, 1969, my version of Baby I Love You hit the charts for the first time. Uh, it was my first top 10 and my first million seller. And May 24th, 1969, the same day, Sugar Sugar was released, but nobody wanted to play it till July, the middle of July.
Uh-huh.
Because the year of Woodstock, the year of the war, the year of Kent State, um, nobody wanted to play that kind of song.
Yeah. 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 You were competing with Joni Mitchell and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and all those people. Yeah.
And and for some reason, a radio station in San Francisco played it one time as a bet with someone else, and the phones wouldn't stop ringing,
Yeah.
and it eventually went to number one for 4 weeks and sold more records than you could imagine.
But that's the thing. Even, I mean, even now in troubled times, and we are in troubled times, um, people need joyful songs too. You you, you can't just have protest songs and sad songs and that, you know, sometimes you just need a fun song. You need joyful songs. And that's
Yeah, and you know what? You know, I keep saying I can't take a bow for inspiration because that took about 10 minutes.
yeah,
And so and it's just I don't know what it is. You know, I can't um clone it. I just think there was something that inspired us to do this. And and I'm just lucky and blessed to have my name on it, to be
it's
honest with you.
I, I believe fully in divine gifts
Oh,
and
I think I love you. Thank you.
but that's what it is. I know it with my son as well. Okay. Now, this one last question. So, I had to do a little Wikipedia search on you. And I'm sorry, you're turning 80? Is that your next birthday? You're going to be 80?
Well, that's what they say. And
That's like, I'm just looking at you right now and I'm going 62, maybe. Like,
no,
really?
how about middle of 70s? But they won't change it, so I'll live with it.
Okay, so you're not actually turning 80. That,
Well,
that's a Wikipedia
most
problem.
of the universe will think I'm turning
Yeah,
80, but
we all think you're 62.
well,
Okay, so I mean, and you obviously have incredible energy and incredible soul and incredible desire to keep doing stuff. Do you ever say, well, I'm going to stop doing this when I'm 80, or I'm going to stop doing this? Like, or are you just going to keep going? What do you think?
um, I have um, no idea how much I have left,
Right.
but every second is going to be devoted to something magical, to something that I've not done, to something that uh, I'm excited about. I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay around as long as I can to be part of musicians' lives, to be part of giving, to be part of mostly having the ability to reach those who have little and make their lives a little better.
And on that beautiful note, we are going to wrap this up. I'm going to tell you a secret. And I mean, I've done a lot of Zoom interviews, live interviews, phone interviews in my radio career, which has gone on for quite a while. This is one of my favorites, one of my favorite chats of all time. I have really enjoyed getting to know you, Andy Kim. Baron Longfellow, is that what, how do you, who are you? Are you Baron or are you Andy?
Well, it all depends, you know. I have um, I have a driver's license that says Baron Longfellow.
Right.
I have credit cards that say Andy Kim, so it's kind of confusing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But basically, do you know the genesis of how Baron Longfellow happened?
No, I do not.
Do you have a moment?
I do.
So I wrote a song. It was a time when I wasn't recording and I was going to devote to just writing songs.
Hmm.
So I went into the studio. I had written this song called Amour, and uh, I made I made a record, but not to put out, but to give to um, agents, give to managers,
Like
see
a demo.
artists. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, as a demo.
Yeah.
And so my friend of mine who was in the publishing business um, heard it and says, "Oh, I have an idea that someone can do this." And so he took it to someone who was a manager who really, really loved the song and wanted to meet me. So he met me and he said that, look, I think you should put this record out. I can help you put this record out. Yeah, and he managed three artists at that time.
Hmm.
And the middle artist, the second one I'm going to tell you, he had a falling out with that artist, and he thought that I would replace that artist in his roster. So uh, Tom Woodward became Tom Jones. Jerry Dorsey became Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, and you
And
became Baron Longfellow.
Raymond Sullivan became Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Oh my goodness.
And since he had fallen out with um, Jerry or, Mr. Humperdinck,
Right.
figured 6'2", dark hair, I can fill that spot. Well, before anything could happen, um, he passed on,
Mm.
and I decided to put the record out myself. Um, it did quite well in Canada and a couple of other countries, but it kind of stuck for a little while. But I knew that every time the record got played on the radio, they'd say, and that's Baron Longfellow, and we all know him as Andy Kim. So
Yeah, there you go. Great story. Wow. Okay, Andy, thank you so much for taking this time to chat with me, and we wish you so much luck with all of your Christmas shows and all of the good work that you're doing, and especially with the online auction. And I know that you'll get me some great information that I can share with our listeners.
I 100% promise, and you have to promise me to send your son's song to
I
Eric
will.
so we can sing it.
I will get that to Eric, and we will stay in touch. This has been an absolute delight for me, and I'm so glad to know you now and to be able to do our best to help out with this
Thank you.
wonderful endeavor of yours this Christmas. For
Thank
21 years, right? You've been doing this.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Congratulations on everything.
Well, one day at a time, one moment at a time, and
It's the only way to go.
that's
All
right.
right. Thank you,
Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen. Andy Kim, Baron Longfellow. Fabulous person. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.